What are your name and pronouns?
My name is Violet, and then if you look me up on the music stuff or any just social media, it's Auvenil, and my pronouns are she, her.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And how do you identify?
I try not to.
Try not to identify.
What is that?
Understandable.
What does that mean?
vtuber
model.
Trans femme.
Oh yes, trans femme.
Trans femme.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I realized that maybe not everyone understands that question. You're the second person to ask that, so I'm like, maybe I need to reword that.
How do I identify a retina scan?
Maybe government ID if I happen to have it in my wallet.
In what context? Who's asking?
The good news is this entire interview is about being transgender in the VTubing space. So.
Oh, thank goodness. Because I am transgender and also in the VTubing space.
Whoa, me too. What a coincidence.
Whoa.
Where'd you come from? No, actually, it's so funny because I brought most people in from like a post that I made that was originally like looking for people to join me on the panel, right? But then I didn't expect it to go outside of my own little circle. And then I ended up getting a bunch of people responding. So I was like, you know what? I got to make a video for this. So I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
But then Tessa was like, I got some contacts. And I was like, okay, bet. Let's go.
Cool.
So we got more people joining.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So
I did something like that a long time ago where I remember all those drop your PNG posts.
Yes.
I was like,
oh god.
I was like, okay, listen, these are all boring. Yeah, these are all boring. Drop your PNG and I'll throw it into the synthesizer and make a song out of it.
That's the fun engagement baits, right? I don't care if it's an engagement bait. It's actually fun. Then you get the engagement baits that are like, support small creators. And I'm like, you just copy pasted that from somebody else. Like,
yeah.
Huh? You don't care about small creators?
Well, how about you go do that? Go follow me, you cock. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to support small creators, literally just look at the VTuber tag on Twitter, and then you'll find plenty to go follow. Like, goddamn. Anyway, can you tell me a bit about your VTuber model or persona?
Yeah, I'm a purple bat. Editor put up the new design. That's what it's supposed to look like. I came out too recently, so my current model is a bit outdated. I fell down the pipeline too far. I started off as a femboy, and then I got a femboy model, and then it's like, this is great. And then the Jaws theme playing in the background with Blahai.
Oh god.
And it caught up with me, so now I'm trans femme, and like, and then went to my modeler and was like, hey, listen, can I pay you money to update my model? And they're like, oh, absolutely. And then I was like, great, I don't have any deadline, just take your time. And then I got messaged like, hey, you want to be on an interview with a VTuber model? I'm like, oh, frick.
Wait, who messaged you originally? I forget. Who'd you come in with?
Oh, it was oh gosh, it was two people. It was one was Tessa, and the other one was
it Odyssey or
no, it was
Sammy?
I don't remember. I don't talk to, it was Munch.
Oh, Munch. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, Munch was like, how about these people that I know? Then I was like, okay, I'll message them. But then Munch messaged you for me.
And then like 5 minutes later, Tessa messaged me. I was like, oh, hello.
Yeah, so here's what happened, right? So Munch suggested you to me, right? As somebody to interview. And then I was like, oh, but I can't, I think it was like maybe your DMs were closed or something. I don't recall.
Yeah, I have my DMs closed.
Yeah, I was like, I can't message them. I was like, so I asked my manager, I was like, oh, the DMs are closed. Let me see if I can get my manager to contact them. And they're like, oh, Munch. And Munch was like, oh, I already contacted them. I was like, oh, okay. And then Tessa, by then I already asked Tessa to do it. So Tessa also contacted you because it was just weird timing.
Yeah, I have my DMs turned off because if I have them on, then my autism goes like, but someone could message me at any time, and I'll be like, do I ignore them? Do I ghost them? I'm just gonna.
It happens.
I'm just gonna turn them off. Did I answer? I didn't answer the question. Bat. I'm a bat.
I'm a bat. Yeah.
I'm a bat. My very tiny lore is that I'm a bat raised as a cat girl, previously cat boy, which is why I have many mannerisms of a cat girl. purring and yas and meowing when I get stressed.
Oh, that's so cute.
Most of it is voluntary. Most of it is on purpose. Most of it, editor, put. I don't know why I said editor. Hi.
Editor, do
Hello.
something. Editor, do something here.
Editor, put a thing.
Editor, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. I tried thinking of a lore. Unfortunately, I am too much of a Kingdom Hearts fangirl, so it became too complicated. So I just kind of haven't tried too hard.
A respect. It took me 2 years to figure out lore, and even then, I'm still developing it. So, like, honestly,
it took me 6 years to think of a persona. I'll get there eventually.
Someday.
Yeah, but like, I'm a bat VTuber. I hang out. I play games. Occasionally, I will do music production. And I make that's the music that I make as Auvenil. You can editor put up the link to ASM Hardcore. Put it up there.
Yeah,
sorry,
that one up
editor.
there.
You don't have
Yell
to
at
listen
the
to the
editor.
editor.
Goodness gracious.
I watch too many Game Grumps compilations where they mess with the editors.
Oh
and
God.
I think it's funny. So you don't have to listen to me. I'm sorry.
No, you're editor. We love you and appreciate you.
Yes,
Mwah.
editor. Thank you for your hard work. I've tried it. I've tried video editing. It was fun in theory, but like, man, it's tedious.
Yes. And then you're like, man, I could be doing literally anything else right now. Like, I want to like read webcomics, but I can't read a webcomic because I'm waiting. I have to edit this thing at the same time. You literally can't do anything else while editing. You literally can't.
Dude, that's the same. That's the same with hacking music production. I'm so jealous of like visual artists who like while they're drawing they have a stream going or they have a video essay going or they're just listening to music. I'm over here like I would love to watch this video essay on the planet Uranus because haha, but I can't hear my own music.
I love listening to video
garbage.
essays while I'm like working on Legos. Oh man, that shit's so fun.
Oh heck, dude, I like having video essays on or whatever is just like it's like yes, something to listen to for my brain to do something with. Thank goodness.
Yeah, exactly. God, that's exactly me. Jesus Christ. Video essays fan unite. All right. Sorry, I got way off topic. My brain's gone. But how do you...
I'd never get off topic at all.
Oh yeah, never.
I've never been off topic.
I'm always on topic. Totally.
Topics? More like top, because I'm on top of it.
Hey, let's go. That was a beautiful one. It was a bit of a stretch, but it was good. It was good.
Yeah. No one make any bottom jokes, editor.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone do it.
Do it. Anyway.
If you.
So, how did you ensure that your model represented you?
I made sure that my model matched me because like the outfit of my model is very similar to what I wear in real life. I'm very Kingdom Hearts pilled, so all the outfits they wear in there influence me way too much. So like, I have like cargo, like kind of baggy cargo pants, some high top shoes, and then I also have what I call the I don't know what to call it. I used to call it the femboy top. I can just call it the bottom top now. It's just like the cropped sleeveless turtleneck, which I wear a lot in real life as well. So I made sure that my model had that. Otherwise, it has thigh highs because I love thigh highs. It's very pear shaped because my goodness, I wish I was. And it's purple because that's my favorite color. It's been my favorite color for many years, and just I love purple. So
hey, purple's a good color.
It is. I love purple. It's very pretty.
What drew you to VTubing, and do you find it rewarding?
VTubing in particular, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's rewarding because like I don't have to be presentable in real life. Like I did right now because I took a shower and that's just what's make me feel better. But like I can just wake up and be like, hey guys, hello, but I look like a gremlin in real life, but you can't tell. Otherwise, just being able to do so many things like with my model, being able to present like in a way that I wish that it looked, especially things that aren't realistic, like, you know, having giant bat ears, is like it's fun. Like the potential of being able to do whatever is like really fun, and also, you know, like seeing cartoons growing up and seeing all these really cool characters, and then being disappointed, like, oh man, I'm a human. This sucks. And then, you know, it's like, wow, technology has come so far. We have the technology. I can be a cartoon character. Look at this. Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah. As far as what like drew me to it, I don't remember the first VTuber like I saw that like really kind of informed me that it was a thing.
Which could have happened. You spawned one day. Yes, VTubers.
Yeah. I saw it somewhere, and I kind of want to try that. That looks fun, because like I want to do streaming, and I want to be able to like react to things. Shout out to voice cracking.
Same.
But like I didn't want to use a camera because like I didn't have a good camera, and also like I didn't want to have to worry about lighting, and also I'm fugly. Not anymore, but like I was.
Hey! No self-hate here. No self-hate.
No, listen, I can dunk on alpha version. That guy was a moron. I look great now. Don't worry about it. Here, let me.
I bet you do. I bet you look amazing. Oh, that is you in your profile picture, right?
Yes, it is. Here, I'll show you the full thing because I'm
so jealous.
Where's the thing? Where's the? There it is. Have this picture of me.
Which thing am I looking at? Oh my God. Oh, okay, over here. Cool. I love it. You look so good.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness. Every reason to be proud. Look at you. You are glowing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that probably also informed my transition of just like looking at all the, like look in the mirror like I wish it was pretty. Okay, what's pretty? Women are pretty. Therefore.
Women are pretty, that is true.
Girls are pretty, therefore. Funnily enough, like I started Vtubing. Nope, they haven't stopped.
Uh-oh.
Editor, leave these sounds in.
What? That's all you hear in the back.
No, yeah, exactly. Like I don't know if they come through on Discord, but my OBS is definitely picking up. Anyway, so I started VTubing. Like I wanted to be like a character and be able to react and emote and be something. I wanted to be like a personality that people could latch onto and start like liking, but also something that I could like as well. Because like I wasn't a huge fan of me back then. So like I wanted to be something else, so I did. So that's kind of why I started being a VTuber, and then I got more into it, and I did all my own assets and got all the stuff set up, and then I got like a live 2D avatar, and now I'm getting a updated one, and blah 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 blah. It's great.
Super excited to see the updated one. Super excited.
They sent me a picture of like the model update. They like, here's a progress update. I'm just like, holy frick, I'm gay.
So, can you share some of the highs and lows of your journey being transgender in the VTubing space?
I mean, I haven't had many. When did they come out? March 18th, which is
oh wow, okay, that's very recent.
Which was hilarious. I find it funny that it's the 4-year anniversary of the hecking pandemic.
Oh wait, is that actually when it?
Yeah, March 18th. I remember.
Has it been 4 years?
It was exactly 10 days before my birthday.
Has it actually been 4 years? Oh my God, it has been 4 years.
It has been 4 years. It is 2024, March 18th. That was the day I woke up and was told not to go into work, and it was like, oh, in 2 weeks, just come back, of course. And then I was like, okay, guys, don't worry, my birthday party is just gonna be postponed a bit.
Oh, just a little bit.
4 years later, I still haven't had that birthday party.
Hey, you got 3 more to make up for.
I can guess so. That escape room still has my deposit.
Ah, no. Oh well, it is what it is.
I don't even live there anymore.
It is what it is. So
Get it back.
so have you had many highs or lows, or like just not many lows but some highs maybe?
Yeah, I mean like, well, as far as VTubing, like not too much. Again, like my model hasn't changed yet, so I still look at the screen and see the. Thankfully, I went femboy, so it's not like super masculine bara guy, so like, so I don't have to be super dysphoric looking at it, but it's still like, oh, I can't wait for the update. But I've had a lot of support. Like I have a lot of transgender friends already. They've been very supportive. I mean, reactions have ranged from like, oh, cool, good for you, to like, yeah, let's go.
Thankfully, no negative reactions. Then it looks like.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, if there have been any negative reactions, it's been in the form of just like someone interacting less, which I haven't noticed at all. So like, yeah, as far as I know, there's been no negative interactions. Yeah, it's like as far as VTubing, like not much has changed. I check in with my chat every so often, just like, hey, chat, how's my voice training going? And they always go, I mean, you kind of already sounded pretty feminine before, so like you sound like a girl to me, and I'm like, I don't believe you, but
I'm jealous.
Okay.
I'm about to start vocal training myself, so it's difficult because I don't have those throat muscles stretched out. They don't work that way.
I just only ever hear I like if I play my voice back, no matter what I'm doing, like what I'm doing with my voice, it always just sounds like me doing a voice. So I always hear me TM. So like that's why I ask my chat so often, like, hey chat, how am I sounding? And like, you sound exactly like a girl. I'm like, no, I don't. Don't stop exaggerating. I need progress.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm gonna burst your bubble right now, all right?
Oh,
You do sound feminine.
boy. Oh.
I mean, unless I had known you were trans, I would never have guessed.
God damn it! That's what they said. Frick! All right. Well, I did get a phone call from like the government because I submitted a paper for a thing, and they called me like, "Hello, we have some questions about dead names paper that he submitted. Is he available?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's me." And it's just was like, "Oh yeah, whatever, that's me." And the lady, I guess, didn't get it, so she was like, "Oh, hello, miss. This is in reference to his application he submitted. Does he still want to like go through with the application? Can you ask him?" I was like,
It's like, yeah, that's me. That's me. That you're talking to.
yeah. I answered with like, "Oh yes, I would like my application to go through. Yes, please. Yeah." And she was like, "Okay, so we'll submit his application." I'm like, you know what? I'll take this.
That's me, you bitch. God, excuse my French, but
no, I was totally into it. I was like, this is awesome. My voice passes.
And that's the proof that you needed. The first time you get called, you got called sir or ma'am, whatever side is. The first time I got called sir, I was like, oh my god, they called me sir. This feels great.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling, and I'm glad that you got to experience that. That's awesome. So then,
family's been very supportive. I told my dad the day of. I just texted him like, "Hey, Dad, guess what?" And he was like, "What?" I'm trans. He's just, "Oh, cool." And he called me like 5 minutes later, like, "Okay, so help me figure this out because I don't know what's up with this." Like, "Oh, okay, sure." You just ask. It's fun, like. He was more appalled that I told him that I wasn't a fan of how he cooked bacon than he was that I told him I was a girl.
Oh no.
He was like, "Oh, you're okay. Well, what's that entail? Like, how do you want me to? What's up with that? Okay, cool. What do you mean you don't like how I cook bacon? What's wrong with it?"
Distract from the main issue at hand.
Yeah.
I love that. So
my family's been supportive. My birth mother probably won't be, but I haven't talked to her in like
you fuck her
3 years or something. Yeah, she exists, I guess.
I don't think I've learned being out as trans for like 7 years now. 6-7 years now. it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. What matters is the people that you like, that you are actually close to, right? The people that you keep around, the people that support you, like what their opinions matter, right?
Yeah, the rest of my family is supportive. Like my dad was worried that my grandma would like take a while to come around, just based on like she's old and very used to calling me what I used to be called. Like I knew I wasn't worried about her being supportive. It was just like my dad was like, she might take a while to get used to it. And I was like, oh yeah, of course. She texted me for my birthday. It was like, hi Violet. And I was like, oh yeah, she did.
Oh, the euphoria.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And like my dad, like my dad's also trying his best. He went from because he would always like his concern when he called me was like, hey, so like I'm super used to saying hi son, and I was like, oh yeah, I did think about that. And he was like, it's gonna take me a while to get used to it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. And so now he just says hi. Like he just like consciously removes the. It's like he's doing his best. And then my cousin on my mom's side of the family has been supportive. She before my birthday, she asked me what I was gonna do for my first birthday. I was like, okay, that's adorable. What the frick?
Aww. That's so wholesome.
Yeah.
Oh. Your family sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm really fortunate. I got a supportive family. My birth mother is just she's a roommate to my grandma and my aunt. But from what my aunt has told me, they team up against her, and it's really funny. So apparently she's not as much of a nuisance as she was when I lived with her and no one else, and she could go on her tyrannical rampages. So
would you say that VTubing has helped you discover more about yourself?
Yeah, that's actually why I started VTubing. I was very like, maybe insecure isn't quite the right word, but it's pretty close. Like, I was very like dry humored and sarcastic and standoffish. I think in hindsight as like a defense mechanism, like a social defense mechanism, something. But I didn't like it. I didn't like being like that. Like I wanted to be like, I would look at other my friends or other people who were like very bubbly and energetic and outgoing, and I'd be like, man, I wish I could be like that, but I just don't.
You learn.
I can't.
You learn.
Yeah, like I can't. Like I don't know why, but like I can't do that.
And you don't have to. That's the nice thing about VTubing, right? Everyone has their interest in streaming in general.
Yeah, well, I mean, but like I wanted to be like that, like it just by default, and like just my default personality is very outgoing. And
so has VTubing helped you like do that more often?
Yeah, yeah. So like that's why I created a character, like, you know, my VTuber avatar, because then it was like, okay, it's not that I'm being like this and it feels unnatural. It's that I'm acting like something else, and that is like that's practice. And it did help.
Fellow
like
neurospicy?
Yes!
So here's what I've heard, right? My partner actually taught me this, and I never really realized it, right? When it comes to like being neurodivergent, right? It's really difficult to like make an active change to like better yourself. And so like what he suggested is if there's something that you want to be, right? Maybe find a character that, you know, has those qualities that you really want and used to see in yourself, and then you know, try to spend, you know, some time acting as that character, as if you were that character. And I think that same thing can be applied to VTubing, where it's like you assign a personality to this character. This is what my character's personality is, and I'm going to act in that personality whenever I'm behind that model. And I think that's a really beautiful thing, and it's helped me a lot personally. So I think it's kind of where it's kind of like.
That's what happened too. Is like now I'm just kind of like this, and I mean it kind of I've kind of eventually blended like the character I was acting as with kind of my sarcasm, sense of humor. But now I'm much more like outgoing about it, especially since coming out. Like just something about girl is just like I can be these things. I can be expressive and emotive. I can do that. I can just something about it. Hecking unlocked the gate, the 7 chakra gates of
Welcome to
Rock Lee from Naruto.
So, what would you say to somebody who is looking at VTubing as an option to being their truest self in content creation?
Jessa. Honestly, you're a beat. Hi, Jessa.
Yeah.
It's my fault that she got into VTubing. Where like she was a camera streamer. I became a VTuber with her encouragement. And then I was like, "This is great. You should try it." And she was like, "Well, I don't know if." And then she did, and she was like, "Oh shoot, this is great. I don't have to do makeup in the morning. I don't even have to put on clothes, like look nice. I can just do the thing, and I can." There's all this like stream integration. Like people can throw things at me. This is awesome. Wow.
What would you want other people to know about it who are looking at it themselves? Like, what would you tell them?
Oh gosh, someone I wish. You know what I wish someone told me when I started? Don't try don't try it. The bar is not the top of the. Oh gosh, what do I? So
you can take your time to reword it if you need to. It's okay.
I spent way too long when I started making my own assets. I made my own stinger transition. I made my own animated background. I made my own like chat window. I made my own alerts. I made everything except for the model itself. I did. Like I made my own background. Well, actually, I didn't make my own background music at the time. I have now, but not then. But like, I did all that because I looked at examples of okay, like what are successful VTubers? What do they have? And like, they had all these things. They had animated backgrounds and personalized, like a stinger transition with sound effects and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, so clearly I need all this complicated stream stuff to be successful. Like, no. No, it's backwards. They have those things because they're successful. They were able to invest in those extra things. You don't need that. Just like, if you want to start VTubing, get a PNG, go to Picrew, find one you like, and make one with your mouth closed and another with your mouth open. Like it doesn't like just start when I first started, yeah, exactly. Like when I first started, I was like, oh, look at me. Because I spent all this time making all these assets, I'm gonna be successful. I'm still not. So like, don't worry about it. You just start, just have fun. Like if you wanna be like, oh, I wanna stream, but I don't have custom background music. Who cares? Put on Spotify. Like go to Lo-Fi Girl YouTube channel or something.
Plus, high key, listening to the same song over and over again in the background is kind of unnerving.
Gosh, yeah, I'm sick of my background music. I made my background music. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of hearing it.
I think after the first 10,000 times hearing it, you're like, all right.
Yeah,
it's a good song. It's just I've heard it a million times. You know, it's like listening to "Baby" by Justin Bieber on repeat.
Oh my gosh! Don't awaken that memory. Don't do it. But yeah, that's my advice. Is just start. Like get the bare minimum. You know, like Theseus' ship. Like, oh, how many parts do you take away from Theseus' ship before it's still Theseus' ship? Like, it's like that. Like, how many things does a stream need before you're considered a VTuber? Like, get a PNG, get like a cool background image. Not even animated. Just find a cool background image. Just put it in. You don't like, and that's it. Just make sure your mic works. Like, that's it. Play games. Just do it because it's fun, not because oh, I gotta get a thing. No, you don't. I don't care what the thing is. You don't need the
$2,000 thing. It's okay.
Yeah, you don't need it. Just start, try it, cause it's fun. You can't like, oh, do I like hamburgers? Like, I don't know if I like hamburgers. I've never had one. You're not gonna go to a restaurant and order a $50 hamburger. You're gonna go to McDonald's and try one and then think, I might like this. And then you get a more expensive one. And then you think, oh, okay, now I like hamburgers. Now I want to try a really good one. And then you get the $50 one. Like, if you get the $50 one and you don't like it, you just wasted $50. I don't know where I'm going with this. I like hamburgers.
I like hamburgers too, especially Five Guys hamburgers.
They're my favorite. I'm like, hamburgers are my favorite. I might be autistic.
Now I'm thinking about it. Hey, I'm not diagnosed, but I might be neurospicy. Signs point to yes. I asked the 8-ball and it said signs point to yes, so I'm assuming yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I asked that. I was like, Magic 8-ball, am I autistic? Am I a little bit dumb? And then the employee at the bowling alley was like, "Ma'am, you need to. That's not a.
That's not an 8-ball, ma'am." It's like I think I've heard enough times. I'm not even diagnosed, right? But like Tessa has pegged me as neurospicy enough times that I'm like, okay, well maybe, and it's not even like she's the only one, right? Multiple people have like called me out on it, and I'm like, well, I'm not diagnosed, but I might be, but diagnoses are expensive, so I'm untreated, possibly neurospicy.
Yeah.
It happens.
And that's valid. Like, dude, getting a diagnosis. I spent over half of the year of 2023 trying to get diagnosed with ADHD. Like, over half of 365 days was spent from the first phone call I made to the day I got my diagnosis. Because healthcare hecking sucks.
Yeah, agreed.
So like if you think you're neurodivergent because you display signs, but like you can't afford to get diagnosed, just sure. You know what?
So is there anything else that you want to add on your end? You want people to know about your story and your experiences being transgender in the Vtubing space?
I mean, I'm excited, I guess. I'm baby trans. I came out like a month and a half ago. Not even a month and a half ago. I don't know. It's been great. My friends are very supportive. I finally feel pretty. Yeah, it's like I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
You gotta keep on pushing and do what makes you happy.
Yeah. I got an HRT appointment in like a week and a half.
Oh my God. Yeah. Exciting.
I think.
God, HRT was an experience.
It just says the email just says doctor's appointment, but like it's at the LGBTQ center, so I'm pretty sure that's what it's for.
I wish we had them around here. That'd be useful.